Hey, what's up everybody? This is Gabriel Shaw and I want to explain to you some movements that you can do to help your hips function a little bit better, to decrease some stiffness and tightness in your hips and in your back. And these are things that I see all the time, but they're very, very simple things that you can do to increase your mobility, to increase your stability, and decrease some pain in your back and your hips. So the first thing I want you to try is just a hip hinge, okay? So you're gonna stand with your feet shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent. You're gonna try to keep your back in a neutral position and hinge at your hips without shifting your weight forward and backward on your feet. Okay? So what's gonna happen as you do it is likely you're gonna be like this or this. Okay? This is me not using my hips. So I wanna try to find just using the hips, and I wanna be able to do it without moving my weight forward and backward. Okay? If it helps, what you can do is you can use a wall. And you can stand about 8 inches away from the wall or 6 inches away, and you can just try to touch your bum to the wall without letting any weight fall against the wall and without feeling like you need to bend or straighten your knees a bunch, okay? Knees slightly bent, touch your bum to the wall, come back up. Okay, this is gonna help us use our hips when we're bending over, so we take the strain off our back and start strengthening our hips. It's gonna lead to less tight hips and less tight lower back. The next thing I want you to try is I want you to try to rotate your hips. So I want you to see if you can turn your hips like a top on the ground without letting your knees come with you. This is a sign of weak or stiff hips when the knees come with, because it's not really turning my hips, it's just taking my whole body together. This is turning my hips, my knees stay out of the middle toes. I'm not bending and straightening my knees here. Keeping my knees slightly bent, hips rotate like a top, and what I'm also not doing is I'm also not shifting sides like this, okay? So I want you to try to loosen up your hips and strengthen at the same time by rotating your hips. This is gonna release a lot of stiffness and tightness around your hips. So try that out. These are just some really easy things that you can do to decrease your pain and stiffness and feel a lot better right away. Try that hip hinge. Try that rotation in your hip and feel a lot looser. And let me know if you have any questions with that. I hope these things help you out to just relax your hips and your back a little bit. And if you're looking for more like this, if you struggle with stiffness in your back or in your shoulders or your hips, or you just feel stressed, and when you feel stressed, you can tell you hold that tension in your body, you're not sure how to move properly to release that stress and the tightness in your body. I've got a Tai Chi course coming up that I hope that you'll check out. That's at movehealawaken.com. If you have any questions about these exercises, drop it in the comment below and let me know if they help out your hips or your back. And I hope that you'll check out Tai Chi Body, movehealawaken.com. Thanks a lot.